Alright guys, in this video what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over all the active link character that was released since the active link characters have been released. Okay, so I was lucky enough to get every single active link character up until now, and I don't think I want to go for Yuki. I'm not too crazy about Yuki. Yuki is she's a great character for the fire line, but I don't think she's worth going to like step 8, step 10 to grab, just to grab the Yuki, right? So let's go over the first characters ever released with the active link, the light characters. You have Kirito here. Mine is not at level 120, but he's at level 115. So this is the first active link character. And obviously, this is the anniversary character. I don't know what to say about him, but he's there. I haven't used him much because there hasn't been any dark events or that many dark events, so you barely use him now. Most of the things you use them once in the ranking event and it's done, right? It's not like, hey, you could use it a second time or it's useful for a second time anyways. Wow, that incarnation actually took quite a time. But yeah, I mean that's a character I had to get. And then you had Edis here. This is a light version. She's kind of slow. I don't know. She's fast, but somehow she's not that strong. I don't know why, but I didn't feel like she is strong enough. She has a weak heal, which is something I don't like. But hey, she could do it at active link, right? You also have uh Asuna here. I barely use her. She's a CAB character, which means she doesn't heal, she breaks, assault, and charges. Now, I don't use the character much. She's there, right? I have not found a reason why I should use her. She doesn't attack all. She's mediocre. I don't know. I didn't really like her that much. I mean, she's in there for ordinal battles sometimes, but now I found some other better character to use. So, she's there. But she was like it was like Kirito and then Edis, and then they release Asuna, right? Usually they release two active link and then one third one, and usually the third one is not that great, not as good as the first two. But these are the first three characters ever released into the game. Now, I don't quite remember the second one, to be honest with you. I don't think it's a dark one. Dark one was really new. I think it was the Earth type. Yeah, I mean, I believe it's the Earth type, but I could be completely wrong. It's either the Earth type or the non-elemental. I think it's the Earth type and then the non-elemental. So the Earth type, these two characters I really like a lot. They're both level 120. You have Kirito here. Common stuff. You have the CAA. Now you also the one I like the most is actually Asuna. Asuna has very good heal. Very good. I mean, just fantastic heal. Raises critical damage, yell charges, and critical thrust attack. Recollection field, Earth. I like her. She's really good. Now, after that, right after those two, they release Rain. Now, Rain, I barely use her. She's in there. She's good, but she's not as good as Asuna. I like Asuna because she's able to benefit me as more than the other characters that are there. Now, I also like Asuna, the swimsuit one, the mermaid, but she's not part of the active link, unfortunately. If she was active link, oh, that would be awesome. Okay, so after that, the release Alice, right? And then Alice pairs with Yu-Gi-Oh. So that's the first time that instead of pairing with Kirito, she pairs with Yu-Gi-Oh. This is not a bad character. She's mediocre. I don't know. She's pretty good. The thing is, when she attacks, it increases critical damage, and she's probably my best non-elemental character. I do have the other one, which is Yu-Gi-Oh here. I do like this enhanced mode Yu-Gi-Oh much more. Now, if Alice was able to do enhanced mode, that would have been a lot better. But Alice can't do enhanced mode, but Alice does break just as good. So they came out with this other Yu-Gi-Oh. This is a CAE character, and I don't really like the E. The enhanced, the raises attack and critical like the Alice. That's why I wasn't too into the non-elemental. It just wasn't standing out for me because of the E. The E just really sucked, And I barely use this Kirito. Obviously, he's there and he's able to, I don't know, active link, right? But he is just, I barely use him. I like the break one better. In my opinion, he's better, but without the active link, he's not that much better. I mean, with the active link, obviously, it would be a lot better. But those are two. And then surprisingly, on that scout, they didn't release a third one. So they released two, and then that's about it, right? And then they're like, forget it. Now, after that, they did the dark one. So this is the dark one, right? I think the first one they released was Leafa. So Leafa is just like the Earth Asuna, very very good character. Now the problem is, I don't have enough of the damn moon crystals, right? So and I already started breaking Kirito, so I was like, let's just continue breaking Kirito because you know like I already started it. I don't want to stop it. I mean, it's usually a bad idea. You start something and then you work on something else. It's better just work on one character and move on to the next. And if I had a choice, I probably this is the next one I would work on. This is just as good as the Asuna Earth one. Heal, medium heal, really good. When she attacks, right, her incarnation, it heals the entire party. Uh, increase yell charge, increases critical rate or critical damage rather. So really good character. So this is probably the next one I would work on. Unfortunately, I don't have any more moon crystals. Now, they also released Sinon afterwards, which I am not too crazy about Sinon. This thing, she basically hurts herself and then she rotates out, which makes zero sense to me. I don't know why, and I wouldn't even bother using her. Obviously, she's not as beneficial as I thought. She's there. Yeah, it is what it is. But I am not too crazy about her. My dark team would consist of Kirito, the dual wielding version, Edis, which is Yell Break, Lifa, which is Yell Charge, and then you have Subdelizer, which is the break character. So, those are the four important ones. Now, you could fill it in with Sinon, or you could fill it in with the Magic Asuna, which I like as well. If I need a break character, I might use the other Dark Kirito that can break, but I haven't leveled up Shato or any of the other characters. So, what do we have here? We have like the dark, right? We gone over light, we gone over the earth, we gone over non-elemental, we gone over the dark. Now they released, right? Two new ones. One of them is the Integrity Knight Kirito. Obviously, out of all of the fire thing, I think Kirito Integrity Knight for the fire is the best one. He has enhanced mode, very amazing, unique character to have. Breaks too. Um, and then you have Ronnie. Now with Ronnie, I'm not too crazy about Ronnie. I don't have anything against Ronnie. It's just that Ronnie doesn't do that much. She yell breaks. I mean, yell break characters are not as good as yell charge characters, right? But she has an active link, right? And the problem with her is, in my opinion, I don't know if, yeah, it's already maxed out. You see her heal? Her heal all is weak. The other characters' frontline heal is medium. So, the heal is much stronger. I guess the goddess Titaria and the goddess Stacia, right? They're both goddesses, and Ronnie is not a goddess. So I guess maybe she heals weaker because of that, right? But I guess her attack does release critical damage on all allies for 20% for 2 turns. She has Yell Break. Not too crazy about that. It's not like it increases critical or anything, but she's still an active Link character. I guess they released the Yell Break characters because they already have a Yell Charge character. So I started breaking the Yell Charge character, right? So, anyways, that's that. And then they came out yesterday with Yuki, which is probably going to be the first character that I will not get since the release of the characters. That is because I already went to step 5 and I didn't get her. And not just that, I'm looking at her, right? I'm like, yeah, she has wings there, but when you go into battle, she looks the same. It's not like the Integrity Knight Kirito, which has the black Integrity Knight armor, and then you have the Ronnie, which has the Moon Cradle armor. It's not like those. And not just that, I'm not a big fan of the rotation on the assault. It reminds me of the Sinon, the Dark Sinon I was just talking about. She basically, what's this? Deal damage on a character up to 70% of character's HP. So he stabs herself in the heart and then rotates out after the attack. Or I don't know. I mean, it doesn't say enemy. I don't know, man. So that's basically the first time I did it. I'm like, dude, why did my freaking Sinon almost die? Right? So, I'm not a big fan of this, and spending more premium currency kind of makes me think it's stupid. And not just that, the last attack, right, slashes the enemy, right? Slash attack. Uh, it also increases own incarnate charge by 1.5x. And at first glance, that sounds great, right? I mean, your next attack, right, will be increased by 1.3x. But you gotta think, you waste one turn because when you have yell charge character, what happens is you're yell charging the enemy. I mean, not the enemy, you're yell charging the next character in the line. And you could do an active link during that. But this one, you can't do an active link. You're pretty much like, you have to use the attack first, so your turn is gone, and then you have to wait until your turn comes up again. That is a horrible turn of events. And looking at this, the speed is slow. 316 is not like it's like 310 or I mean, it's not like it's 320, 25 or 330. It's 316, which means even if you add 4 limit breaks, it'll probably just go up to 300 and I don't know, 20 something probably. So, anyways, I'm not a big fan of it. And those are all the active link characters released till date. We might be back in the next video depending on what characters, but I will probably miss out on the Fire Yuki active link character. But anyways, they're going to work on two more elements because there's two more left. It's the win line of characters. There is one yell charge character here, which means that the next one's gonna. Oh no, wait. There's a yell charge and yell break character. Ah! All right, so they might not even have a yell character. Who knows, right? Because he's a yell break character, and she's a yell charge character. So that's interesting. But the water one, there is one yell charge character. There's no yell break characters. I'm expecting a yell break character for the water type. But these are the only two elements that don't have active link characters. All right, so that's it. Those are all the active link characters released up to date in Sword Art Online Rising Steel. Let me know which one you like the most in the comment section below and what you can be expecting or want to be expecting. We will be back.